Hello, family and friends, and welcome back to another episode of Ghana Real Estate Reviews with Kuro Africa. Today we have a four-bedroom house with a pool in North Legon, priced $380,000. Let's explore the property and we'll check later on in the video how this price stacks up with the rest of the market using Kuro's data lab. Let's get into it. Okay, so we've got a nice facade out front. Looks like the land size is probably around 50 or 60 feet across, 100 down. Quite cramped internally. Overall, it looks good. They could do a little bit more with the drapes and the curtains. Looks like quite high ceilings, decent kitchen. Yeah, it's kind of open plan format. I'm not 100% aligned with the design. Some cool artwork, but let's not focus on that. Those drapes don't make much sense to me. It should be something a little bit more stylish. Some interesting ceiling features. Again, focusing on the artwork. But we need to really keep our eye on the structure and layout. That bathroom is bad in terms of the tile is too overbearing. Spotlights. I really wish that in general in Ghana we went for more classical looks. This kind of cubism style is around and it's there and it's ever present, but it's not for me personally. There's a lot of beautiful homes that come from different eras when it comes to Ghana, so I would rather those. Okay, so we've got the property and we had a look at it. Let's look over at Kuro and see how this stacks up. Okay, so we're over on Kuro right now. So let's just search North Legon to begin with and see what comes up. So we've got here 143 listings. It was a four bedroom, right? So let's have a look at four bedrooms as a minimum down to 35, and it was over for sale. So let's get over to the sales tab. And the property type was a house. Okay, cool. All right. So median price is 4.5 million cedis. Let's go over to the currency changer and make it USD. Okay, median price is 301. So that's 80k less than what they're asking. Average price is 309. 70k less than what they're asking. Minimum price is 6002. Maximum price is 722,000 for four bedroom houses. That 722 is actually an 8 bedroom house. So let's lock it in between 4 and 5 bedrooms actually and see what comes up. Okay, so again, 301, 302. So let's have a look at how these price overview looks. So what's the distribution of prices? Okay, so what you can see is the vast majority of 4 to 5 bedrooms on the market are priced between 300 and 400,000, which is in line with what we expected. The rest is between 200 and 300,000. So there is an option to go even lower for the same amount of bedrooms. Let's make sure we say property type is house to hone it in a bit more. Okay, no real change. Okay, cool. And then 400 to 500 is kind of 14% of the market. 100 to 200 is only 11%. 0 to 100 is very little. So there's only one listing is 0 to 100. North Legon's very sought after area. Let's check out the infrastructure in the area, but it shows that the pricing on the top end, you're looking at the top 20% of the market at that price, but you could get a lot more for your money around the 300, early 300s. So you could save a significant amount. Let's look at the infrastructure in the area. North Legon. We have University of Ghana that's right next to it. So this is the Atlantic Mall. It's a good mall. It's got a palace in there. Center Point is becoming more and more interesting as well, but it's just directly across the road, which makes North Legon a really good hotspot. Let's look at the trends for this type of property and see what's happening. So I'm using the keyword search now just to get a bit more out of the data. So it's looking like latest median price is 301k. Latest average sale price is 309. Yeah, so overall, as expected, it's starting to shoot up in North Legon because the infrastructure they're putting around there is kind of crazy. So they've also got the Hacho Atomic Road widening that's happening that takes you up to Kwabenya. That's gonna affect a few areas around there. And with the additional malls, this doesn't surprise me. And the fact that it's on the same road as one of the entrances to the main university is not a surprise at all. Let's just check out the market analysis. In the market analysis, we have to pick 4 or 5. So let's pick 5 for now. Even though it's a 4 bedroom, let's just see how that affects numbers. Yeah. So overall, it's slightly high, 30k up, 35k on the average price, 100k up on the median price. So there's room to negotiate on a house of that size and in that area, and what you should be looking to pay for 4 bedrooms. Maybe I'll put pool in as the key word as well. One with a pool, yeah, it's still very high. So it's, in fact, the pool actually brings the price down a bit. So let's take it out. Yeah, 4 bedroom house, North Legon. It's high. So you should be looking at around the 300K mark, even late 200s instead of 380. That's way too high. You could save probably 100 grand on that. Let's see what type of properties we can get for the same amount of money. Okay, so let's look at a couple of options that we could compare against. So this one's going for 4.3 million cities, which works out about 300,000 or 290. Yeah, about $300,000. A little bit of work to do. No pool, but actually a really good and big space from the looks of it. Simple enough burglar proofing. A little bit of work still to do. Some solid doors. So it looks like they're finishing it up. Yeah, bathroom is okay. It's not overbearing. Looks like you've got a balcony in there as well. That looks like a good option. So that would save you $80,000. Let's move on to the next option. This one is 4.1, which is 280,000, actually $250,000. So this would save you $130,000, and this looks pretty good. It looks like you're attached to another property though. Okay, they've got appliances in there, washing machine, dishwasher. Good space underneath, some protection on the stairs on the way up, which is good. Is that the bathroom? Yeah. Okay, it's not overbearing. It looks quite good. Good option. And saving yourself $130,000. Difficult to ascertain the land size. See if you could do anything else on there. With that amount of money, you could probably build an outhouse. But it's got some good space in front. Yeah, it seems partly connected to the next house, but it's not terrible. That looks good. Save yourself $130,000. Let's look at this last one. Now, this one's particularly interesting because this one is only 2.16 million cities, which works out about $150,000. Now, it's a unique design, maybe not my 100% style, and it's still paved in front, so it would be good to get some greenery. But here, I mean, you are saving a whopping $240,000 to get this 4 bedroom house, which doesn't look too bad. Some interesting curves and stuff like that. So they have to be your style. That bathroom is pretty ugly, but you could rip out the bathroom, build another one with the change you've got left over. Interesting design. Maybe not my style. And the land size looked like, or the house itself looked quite narrow. The kitchen's not great. You could do more with the kitchen, but seem to have got their appliances already in. So it saves you a whole heap of hassle, and for far less money, 150,000, 140,000, 147,000. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's a very unique design. It had to kind of be your thing, but minimal outlay, good long piece of land. It might have been something that's split in two from an old style, so maybe 50 by 100. But I think that's really good. So the main things that you need to watch out for areas like North Legon, or North Legon specifically, is there's various kind of ways to interpret North Legon. There's North Legon residential area that sits in between the KFC Harcho, the entrance to the university, and the roundabout. And that enclave is very, very nice, kind of old school homes and some really nice designs, really residential portioned area. You can go further up the Harcho Road, which is still nice, but it's just a little bit different, or it's not specifically called North Legon residential area. So you always have to find out how far up the Harcho Road it is. But other than that, there's some options. 380K for me is too much. As you can see, there are some options. The market really dictates that it should be between 200, 300, 300, 400, but the bottom end of the 300, 400 bracket is where you should be looking, and even lower than that, 250, 280. We've seen an example here at 150. So there's plenty of options. Remember, there's plenty of supply in Ghana. So friends and family, thank you very much for joining us for another real estate review. Please like and subscribe, comment on another area you'd like me to cover, or any other topics you'd like to learn about. Until next time.